Children, all of you open the page number 57. I think all have you opened it. In this page, now I am going to explain fourth unit, Tenali paints a horse. Coming to the title itself, we can understand that we are going to read about Tenali. Coming to down, look at the picture and answer the questions that follow. There is a man sitting on a high throne and a man standing in front of him. You can understand that they are conversing with each other. The person sat on throne none other than Krishnadevaraya. He is a ruler of Vijayanagara Samrajya. His ruling period is known as Golden Period. The man in front of the king, famously known as Tenali Raman. This interesting play will explain about Tenali Raman intelligence and wit. After that, now you are going to attend some questions 1 to 5. First question, look at the title and guess what you are going to read about. For this question, simply we can understand that Tenali is going to paint something. It may be a horse. Next, going to second question. Who do you think is the person with the turban? For this question, the answer, the person can be imagined as a king. Next, going to third question. Can you name the person sitting on the throne? Yes, you can name that person sitting on the throne because we already discussed about him. He is Krishnadevaraya. After that, we are going to fourth question. What do you think Tenali Raman will do in the story? For this question, Tenali might be paint something. That is, you know that's a house. After that, fifth question, can you share a story about Tenali Raman? We know many stories of Tenali Raman, so you know any of it, you can share with your friends. Next, coming down, here we have a oral discourse. In this discourse, each one of you share a joke before your class. In this corona situation, you can't share a joke with your friends in your class, but you can share a joke with your siblings in your home. That is better to you. Okay. Children, you are going to listen a story about Tenali Raman. Now I am introducing a character, King Krishnadevaraya of Vijayanagar. And the main character is Tenali Raman, who is jester and a poet in the court of King Krishnadevaraya, and he is famous for his wit and intelligence. And the third character is courtier. There are some courtiers also there. Now the scene 1 starts.
This painting is beautiful. I can feel the peace of village. I will give you bag of gold. We shall be pleased if you stay in our court.
That's very kind of you. I will be honored for your majesty. I don't think they are good paintings.
How can you say that? They are perfect.
Where is the other side of the two men and cow? We can see their one side only.
You fool. Everything cannot be painted. You have to imagine sometimes.
I bet I can paint better than that if I had paints.
I'll give you paints and paper. Take leave for a month. If the paintings is half good as his painting, I will give you king of artists and a bag of gold.
I agree. After a month, I will show you a better painting than that one.
You have really caught him, sir. He thinks he is the smartest person in the world. I wouldn't be too certain of that. He is really very clever. So, what do we do today? Sir, today is the day for Tenali's painting. Where is he? It's late and almost time for my lunch. Well, I can't wait anymore. Someone go and bring him.
There he is. He seems to have brought it, but it's covered with cloth. Good afternoon, sir. See what a beautiful horse I have drawn. It's a magnificent black stallion with a white star on its forehead. Look at the polished leather saddle on it.
What's this? I can't see horse. You are trying to make fool of me. There is nothing on your paintings.
Well, you are the one who told me to use our imagination.
Coming into the page number 61, now we are going to discuss about vocabulary. In this part, you are learning some new words. They are covered, imagination, gesture, pleased, penalty. After that, you have to fill the blanks with these words. In the first picture, you can differentiate two cars. One is without cloth and another one is with cloth over it. That means second car is covered with a cloth. Now you got the point. Anything which is covered by something, all over it is called covered. Coming to next picture, here a lady is thinking something in her mind. That means she is doing imagination. Coming to next picture, gesture means a person used to entertain people with their wit and humor. You may seen these gestures in circus. Coming to next word, pleased means the person feels happy for something. Here a woman feels very happy. Next and the last word, penalty. Penalty means a punishment imposed for breaking a law. Now you have to fill in the blanks with these words. Now coming to the second bit, phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a phrase which consists of a verb and a preposition or an adverb or both, the meaning of which is different from the meaning of its separate parts. In our lesson, Tenali paints a house. There is a sentence that you have really caught him out, sir. And another sentence, perhaps his painting is so good that he can't bear to part with it. The words in bold are phrasal verbs. The phrase cut out means show that somebody does not know much. The phrase part with means to give something to somebody else, especially something that you would prefer to keep. In explanation, you have really cut him out, sir. Here, cut. Cut is a verb. Out is a preposition. When we mix these two words, cut plus out, we get a new meaning. That is, show that somebody does not know much. In the second sentence, perhaps his painting is so good that he can't bear to part with it. Part with it. Part and with. These two words gives a new meaning. That is, to give something to somebody else, especially something you would prefer to keep. Some other phrasal verbs beginning with catch. In page number 62, consult a dictionary and list other phrasal verbs beginning with catch and part. Write some sentences of your own for each phrasal verbs. I'm going to give some of catch words, catch phrasal verb. Catch it, grab hold of something. Catch on, finally understand what is going on. Catch up in, become involved. Okay. We are going to discuss idioms. Read the following sentence from the play. In our lesson, there is a sentence. If he doesn't make good his boast. The underlined phrase is an idiom. Actually, what is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase similar to the phrasal verbs you have just learned. It is difficult to guess meaning of an idiom by looking at the individual words. Here, make good means to carry out a promise. మన తెలుగులో ఈడియమ్స్ అంటే సామెతలు అర్థం. మరి ఇక్కడ మేక్ గుడ్ అనే ఈడియంకు అర్థం ఏంటంటే మాట మీద నిలబడటం అని. Some other idioms that begin with make are make merry. Here, make merry means enjoy oneself with others by dancing and drinking. Coming to next word, make do means manage with limited. దీన్ని మన తెలుగులో సరిగా చెప్పాలి అంటే ఉన్న దాంట్లో సర్దుకుపోవడం అని. మేక్ ఇట్. నెక్స్ట్ వర్డ్ మేక్ ఇట్ మీన్స్ ఇఫ్ యూ మేక్ ఇట్ యూ కెన్ అచీవ్ సక్సెస్ ఇన్ ఎనీ డిఫికల్ట్ సిచ్యువేషన్. నువ్వు ఏదైతే చేయాలనుకుంటావో ఖచ్చితంగా విజయం అనేది వరిస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే నువ్వు అనుకుంటావో అప్పుడు నువ్వు సాధిస్తావు అని చెప్పేటువంటి ఈ యొక్క ఇడియమ్కు అర్థం అన్నమాట. మేక్ ద మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ సంథింగ్. టు యూస్ ఆర్ ఎంజాయ్ సంథింగ్ యాజ్ మచ్ యాజ్ పాసిబుల్. మరి మేక్ ద మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ సంథింగ్ అంటే తెలుగులో దీన్ని ఉన్నంతకాలం సంతోషంగా జీవించడం అని అర్థం వస్తుంది అన్నమాట. నెక్స్ట్, మేక్ సంథింగ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. This means to become successful. Anyone who decided to go back to college and make something of himself. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఎవరైతే సాధించాలని అనుకుంటారో వాళ్ళు మళ్ళీ తిరిగి తన యొక్క లైఫ్కి అంటే చివరికి వెళ్ళేసి మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారన్నమాట. నెక్స్ట్, కమింగ్ టు లాస్ట్ వన్, మేక్ లైక్. Make like ante to behave as if. That means to pretend or make it appear that. Some people make like they cares deeply about others, people's problems, but they never willing to actually help. వాళ్ళు నటిస్తూ ఉంటారు, మేము సహాయం చేస్తాము అన్నట్టుగా నటిస్తూ ఉంటారు, కానీ చేయడం అనేది జరగదన్నమాట. అసలు ఎప్పటికీ అది జరగదు. అలానే మనకి నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకా కొన్ని idioms ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, లుక్ అప్ దీస్ idioms ఇన్ ఎ డిక్షనరీ అండ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ వాట్ దే మీన్. హియర్ ఆర్ సమ్ మోర్ idioms. Guess their meanings and use them in your own sentences. The first one, once in a blue moon. It's a common idiom which indicates that something happens only very rarely, that is, only once in a long period of time. If we take for an example for this idiom, to our house many relatives come and go, but some of them are very rare. At that time, our elders commonly call them by saying, మీరు అమావాస్యకో పున్నంకో వస్తారండి అని చెప్పి అంటూ ఉంటారు. Coming to the next second one, bury the hatch. That means to stop fighting and become friends. గొడవలన్నీ ఆపేసి స్నేహితులుగా మారిపోవడాన్ని bury the hatchet అంటారు. Coming to the third one, to make both ends meet. Here the meaning is if you make ends meet, you earn just enough to pay for a place to live and your daily expenses. ఉన్నంతలో ఖర్చు పెట్టుకొని బతకడాన్ని to make both ends meet అని అంటూ ఉంటారు. Coming to the fourth one, to burn the midnight oil. The meaning is to stay up working, especially studying late at night. Here, for example, Raju loves to play, so he ignored his studies. Because of this, he has no choice, so he has to burn the midnight oil during exams. Words together. We have to make friendship of the two words. Okay, you have already learned that an apostrophe shows that something belongs to someone or something before it. It has another use. When one or more letters are omitted in a phrase, an apostrophe is put where they have been left out, thus making it a short form of the play you read. However, when these elements are used as main verbs, they are contracted. If we take an example, that is Kamala is a lawyer, in this sentence, is main verb. And the next sentence, I will do it. Here, will used as a main verb. That's why here these is and will are not contracted. Coming to the box, here it is given. In this box, they have given full forms and short forms. You can see the example of cannot. They have removed an and wo and put an apostrophe instead of an and wo and make it shorter. It becomes can't. That means cannot. We can call it also cannot. Another example we have here HAR removed. Put a apostrophe. Then it becomes we have. Coming to next, I am. Here A is removed. They put apostrophe. It becomes am. Next, coming to the second side, will not becomes won't. I would becomes I apostrophe D. You will. You apostrophe LL. Pick out some short forms, that means contracted forms used in the play, and write their full forms in your notebook as shown above. Okay, children, in the lesson, you have that contracted forms and try to write down in your notebooks. Read the following conversation between Sharada and Usha and rewrite it in your notebook using short forms wherever necessary. Here comes adverbs of manner. In this, adjectives describes nouns. Money is a safe rider. That means safe describes nouns. Example, money is a safe driver. Here, driver is a noun and safe describes about money's driving. Adverbs describes verbs. Example, money drives safely. Here, safely describes how the action happened. That means his driving. We can make adverbs of from adjectives by adding ly as shown below. Adjective plus ly is equal to adverb. Here, safe plus ly, safely, eager plus ly, eagerly. However, you should remember that all adverbs are not formed in the same way. For example, you can't add ly to the following adjectives to make adverbs. Good, fast means goodly, fastly. They are not the correct ones. Adverbs of manner tells us the manner in which something happens. They are usually placed after the main verb or after the object. I'm going to give another example. My father come home early. Early describes the action word came. An adverb is a word that tells something more about verb. Here, the courtiers are waiting eagerly for Tenali to bring in his painting. Here, eagerly is the adverb of manner. The eagerly word describes how they are waiting. Coming to the next, Tenali looks at the giggling courtiers angrily and walks out. Here, angrily is the adverb of manner. In the first sentence, the adverb eagerly comes after the main verb waiting. In the second sentence, the adverb angrily comes after the object courtiers. Now, complete the following sentence with the correct form of the words in brackets. Tick right against the sentences where the adverb of manner is put after the object and put cross into against the sentence where the adverb of manner is put immediately after the main verb. You have to do this work in your notebook. Coming to the writing section here, children, we have some discourses. In them, narrative or story is one of them. In this we are using sequence of events and dialogues. We can use images, settings, and other details to write a story. By using characterization with coherence, we can point a view like this. Here, imagine that you were the King Krishnadevaraya. Now narrate an account of what had happened in your court. You can start like this. One day, an artist came to my court and showed me some paintings. They were very beautiful. I liked them very much. Everyone in the court liked them except Tenali Raman. Like this, you have to write a story. Coming to the poem, Dear Mom. Children, now you are going to listen a wonderful poem, Dear Mom, written by a naughty boy to his mother. It describes the kind of mischievous things children do when parents are not around them. Children, I think you too do like this when your parents are not in home. At the time, you will do some naughties or silly things with that your parents will get angry upon you. Am I right? The child in this poem is not only a naughty boy, but also very clever. How we can say that? Let us read this poem and find out. Coming to the first stanza, while you were out, a cup went and broke itself. A crack appeared in the blue vase your great great granddad brought back from China. Children, I'm repeating once again. You have to listen carefully. While you were out, a cup went and broke itself. A crack appeared in the blue vase your great great granddad brought back from China. In this stanza, the boy's saying to his mom, Mom, when you were out, a lot of things happened. A cup placed here went there, all by itself, finally broke itself. The blue vase, which was brought by your great great granddad from China, formed a crack on its bottom by itself. I don't know, Mom, how it happened. Coming to the second stanza, Somehow, without me even turning on the tap, the sink mysteriously overflowed. A strange jam stain about the size of a boy's hand appeared on the kitchen wall. Somehow, without me even turning on the tap, the sink mysteriously overflowed. A strange jam stain about the size of a boy's hand appeared on the kitchen wall. In this stanza, the boy says, Mom, mother, initially the tap was off and I didn't not turn it on also, but I still don't know how it started to overflow from the sink. Mother, and also a strange thing happened. That is, a strange jam stain about the size of a boy's hand appeared on the kitchen wall. Coming to the third stanza, I don't think we will ever discover exactly how the cat managed to turn on the washing machine, especially from the inside, or how the self raising floor managed to self rise. In this, the poet says like this, Mom, still I can't find out how the cat managed to turn on the washing machine. Here, the poet's family have a cat as a pet, and he also informing that cat managed to turn on the washing machine from inside also. Mom, how the self-rising floor managed to self-rise? Coming to the next stanza, I can tell you I was scared when, as if by magic, a series of muddy footprints appear on the new white carpet. Here, the poet said that he was scared when the muddy footprints appeared on white carpet. See, as if some magic had happened. Coming to the next stanza, I was being good, honest, but I think the house is haunted. So, knowing you are going to have a fit, I have gone over to Grant's for a bit. I was being good, honest, but I think the house is haunted. So, knowing you are going to have a fit, I have gone over to Grant's for a bit. In this, the boy says that, Mother, I'm telling you, honestly, I'm a good boy and not doing any mysterious acts. There are ghosts in this house. They cause all the troubles. I thought you will be very angry and shocked with all these. So, Mom, I'm going to grandmother's home for some time by saying he jumped out from home. Children, I think you liked this poem. This is a very funny poem. Okay, this is written by a boy, Brian Patton. Children, now we are going to watch a puppet show where the king gets fooled by two weavers. In this story, the king loves new clothes and spent most of his money on them. One day, two weavers came to the court. Now, conversation between them starts. Let's go.
We can make the most beautiful clothes in the world.
I am very happy to listen this.
Our clothes is also very special and only wise men can see it, fools cannot.
That's very good. When I wear the clothes made with it, I will know who is wise and who is foolish. I am giving you a lot of money and start weaving at once.
Now, the emperor thinking himself.
I should like to know how those weavers are getting on with my cloth. I will send my old minister because he is wisest man in the court.
What can be the meaning of this? I cannot see anything on the looms.
Come a little nearer. Isn't the clothes beautiful?
What? Is it possible that I am a fool?
Well, sir, how far you like the clothes?
Oh, it's splendid.
After some time, Emperor wants to see the clothes and went with the minister.
Your Majesty, isn't the cloth beautiful?
How is this? I can see nothing at all. Am I a fool? Oh, it's beautiful. It's very beautiful.
Kindly wear robes made of this cloth.
Okay, I will.
These are the trousers and this is the coat. It's so light, you won't even feel the cloth.
That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it. Your Majesty, take off your clothes, then you put on your new clothes. How well this Majesty looks in
his new clothes.
How beautiful the Emperor's new clothes are. But he's got nothing at all.
He has nothing at all.
He has nothing on. He has nothing on.